At one point when I was younger, I had my NES collection was in the hands of a friend of mine while I was moving around a lot, and he held on to it for me for a few years, like 3+ years, and about a fifth of that collection came back. A lot of those games just gone into thin air. When they did come back, this was in them. This wasn't one of my games, but it was in that collection. Astyanax. So it sat for years unplayed. I never even bothered to put it in the machine. Until this past week. I put it in and started playing it. Not an expensive game. You're looking at, I looked it up, $8, $5 to $8. This reminds me of like the NES version of Altered Beast. Side-scrolling, it's very slow-paced, but the graphics look really cool. And I've had fun with it. I've heard people say it's easy. It must be a matter of trial and error and pattern recognition. I mean, like most games are. Because I kind of had a hard time with it. I was able to get to maybe like the third or fourth level before I ran out of time to play. But I struggled on that first level to get any traction. But that's Astyanax. I think if I were just collecting casually, there's enough great side-scrollers on the Nintendo that I'm inclined to say it would be a skip. Maybe it's easy for me to give it that label because I didn't play it as a kid. You know, a lot of Nintendo games, having played them as a little kid is like an important part of the equation. And this sat unplayed on my shelf for years. So, I didn't even buy it. That's Astyanax. The strange tale of Astyanax for me. It's got great cinematics. The cinematics in this game remind me a lot of like when you buy import games. You buy import Famicom carts and you put them in, and you get one with like a great cinematic, but you can't read any of it. It was refreshing to be able to read the story. That's all I got.